anxiety. We all feel it sometimes. It's that feeling of unease, worry, or fear. But for some, anxiety is a constant companion. It can show up as racing thoughts, physical discomfort, or difficulty sleeping. Anxiety is more than just everyday worry. It's a response to perceived threats, often deeply rooted in our past. Understanding anxiety requires looking beyond the surface. We must explore the underlying causes, the triggers that set it off. It's like an alarm system gone haywire, constantly signaling danger even when there's none. The good news is, anxiety is not a life sentence. By understanding its roots, we can learn to manage and even heal from it. This journey begins by acknowledging the profound impact our early life experiences have on our present well-being. Stress. It's a word we hear often, but what does it truly mean? Stress is our body's response to demands and pressures. It can be positive, motivating us to take action. However, when stress becomes chronic, it can be detrimental to our physical and mental health. Our childhood experiences play a significant role in shaping our stress response. Early adversity, such as trauma, neglect, or abuse, can leave lasting imprints on our developing brains and bodies. These experiences can alter our perception of the world, making us more sensitive to stress later in life. Imagine a child growing up in a chaotic household. They are constantly exposed to conflict, unpredictability, and insecurity. This constant state of stress becomes their normal, wiring their brain to be on high alert even when the danger is no longer present. The transition from childhood stress to chronic stress in adulthood is often subtle and gradual. It's like a slow drip of water, seemingly harmless at first, but over time it can erode even the strongest rock. For example, a child who grew up with a critical parent may develop a harsh inner critic. This inner voice constantly judges and belittles them, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. This negative self-talk can fuel anxiety and stress, making it difficult to cope with life's challenges. Another example is a child who experienced a traumatic event, such as a car accident or natural disaster. This event can create a sense of fear and vulnerability that lingers long after the event has passed. They may develop phobias, have nightmares, or experience panic attacks when reminded of the trauma. The burden of the past, unresolved issues, and negative thinking. Unresolved childhood issues can act like invisible baggage, weighing us down and influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We may not even be aware of their impact, but they can manifest in unhealthy coping mechanisms, relationship problems, and chronic stress. Negative thinking patterns often stem from these unresolved issues. If a child grows up in an environment where they felt unheard or dismissed, they may develop a belief that their needs are not important. This belief can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors such as people-pleasing or avoiding conflict as they try to please others and avoid rejection. These negative thinking patterns can become so ingrained that they operate on autopilot. We may not even realize we're engaging in them until we take a step back and observe our thoughts and behaviors. The anxiety cycle, how chronic stress manifests in adulthood. Chronic stress sets the stage for anxiety to flourish. It's like a vicious cycle. Stress triggers anxiety, and anxiety leads to more stress. This cycle can manifest in various ways, impacting our physical, emotional, and behavioral well-being. Physically, chronic stress can manifest as headaches, digestive issues, muscle tension, and sleep disturbances. It weakens our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. Emotionally, it can lead to irritability, mood swings, and feelings of overwhelm and hopelessness. Behaviorally, we may engage in unhealthy coping mechanisms to numb the discomfort, such as overeating, substance abuse, or social withdrawal. These behaviors may provide temporary relief, but ultimately perpetuate the cycle of stress and anxiety. Breaking free. Managing anxiety and healing from within. Breaking free from the grip of anxiety requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both the symptoms and underlying causes. It's a journey of self-discovery, compassion, and healing. Therapy can provide a safe and supportive space to explore past wounds, challenge negative thinking patterns, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and yoga, can help calm the nervous system and increase self-awareness. Lifestyle changes, such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep, are crucial for managing stress and improving overall well-being. Connecting with loved ones, engaging in hobbies, And practicing self-care activities can foster resilience and bring joy back into our lives. Remember, healing is a process, not an overnight transformation. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and know that you are not alone in this journey. Seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. With support and commitment, you can break free from the cycle of anxiety and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life.